Hey there, Bourbon Street Joe here. I was hoping winter was done with me, but yeah, and this over here, yeah, it's not, sadly. So I guess we're doing yet another winter ration. So this one is a Dutch Arctic ration. It kind of looks like that. It's friggin' huge. And we have our particulars down here. Should weigh in at about 1,581 grams. 6,366 kcals. And then your fat, your carbs, and your protein. This is menu number 2. So we have a chocolate muesli, spicy rice and chicken, tomato pasta with soy, and I think there was something else in here. Anyway, this thing is bloody sizable. So you have your operational ration plus your energy module plus your cold weather module. So that's what makes this that. We'll get that out in a bit. And of course, I waited too long. Just like I always do. So that's gonna not sit well, is it? That's bloody well. And we're not gonna get a true reading off that. Ever so awkwardly, 1,875 grams, or before this falls over, 4 pounds 2 ounces, roughly. Anyway, this thing is friggin' huge. It's gonna take me forever to go through it, so let's try to fast track this sucker. And, let's get everything out to start with. Santa's sack here. It just keeps on giving. To the point where we drop things on the ground. Okay. There's all that. Comes with a nice huge bag with a handle. So this literally gives, I don't know if that's everything that's in there or whether it's just everything, period. Here's your allergens. I'm actually very afraid because I think that's everything that's in there. Oh, good Lord. So I'll have to translate that and put it over here. But I don't think I can translate all of that, but we'll see what we can do. Anyway, we have package. We have a slide lock garbage bag. Maybe. We have a chocolate muesli. There's all the details on that. We have a plain porridge. Mind the glare. There's the details on that. We have apples and apricots. And there's the details on that. Obviously, this is all a riffo. We have our vegetarian tomato sauce, tomato pasta with soy, and we have our spicy rice and chicken. All those. Let's go with this one. I'm going to pull it out, and then I think I'm just going to drop it all right back in there because I got to try to keep this contained somehow, or sequestered, segmented. Something, something. We have an orange tea. That's my 2022. It is, unlike an orange pico, this is actually orange and orange flavoring. So this is an orange flavored tea. Jasmine green tea. That's going to have super floral notes. A breakfast tea. An herbal mix, which is sage, marjoram, thyme, basil, parsley, and oregano. So an herb mix. I guess we can sprinkle on something. Coffee creamer. Wait, hold on. Sorry, I keep bumping this thing here. Chicken soup. Raspberry flavored energy beverage. Instant cocoa beverage. So we have 1 cocoa, 2 cocos, 3 cocos, a beef bouillon. Oh, here we go. We have 1 sugar, 2 sugars, 2 creamers, 3 coffees, salt, pepper, some sambal, which is hot pepper. And we have another creamer, another sugar, another sugar, another sugar. So we have 6 sugars. Weight on those maybe? 5 grams each, so that's 30 grams of sugar. 3 whiteners. Coffees and cocos. This one. This is just calorie dense. So, honey barbecue beef jerky. Some nut walker. Likely, yep. Barbecue peanuts. Lemon flavored drink. Cranberry flavored protein bar. Some digestive biscuits. And some tuna lime and pepper. So it's kind of a drinky snacky, as opposed to the other, which would be like a hot beverage. As apparently would this one, because here we go again. Crap. A caramel cereal. S'more beef bouillon. Dark chocolate. And it's shiny as shiny, so that's probably not going to show up very well. Another cocoa beverage powder. Another breakfast tea. A chocolate orange protein bar. 1 coffee and 2 sugars and a cream. So that's kind of like your holdout beverage bag. Spoon! It looks bigger because it's black. Toothpick. There's 2 peppermint chewing gum in there. Butt fluff. A vitamin D3 tablet. And that's a tiny, tiny little, like it's just right down there. Tiny little tablet. You got to get your D3 just in case you're not getting your sunshine. 2 wipes. The Rolly mini toothbrush. That's that strange thing that they have. Another gum. Another toothpick. Some Nutwalker. Honey peanuts. Chocolate protein bar. Peanut butter. And that's pretty stiff. Insert joke there. Choco spread. Hazelnut. Yeah, it's a Nutella ripoff. We have some biscuits brown. Some biscuits brown. Some fruit biscuits. Farmhouse pate. Tuna pate. And that, those are the contents of our Dutch Arctic ration. This is going to take some time. I'll be right back. Okay, so we've gotten everything. Ugh, it barely even fits in frame. There's just so much food here. We're going to try both peanuts. We have our seasoning, so our herbal mix with sambal, our salt, our pepper. We have our 5 envelopes here of our mains, our breakfasts. And the fruit, we have our dental thing, hand sanitizer, chocolate spread, and peanut butter. Chicken soup and the bouillons are drinks. So we have 1 hot chocolate, 1 coffee, 1 sugar, 1 creamer. We have our tea, a vitamin tablet, both of the pates, the tuna and the farmhouse. We have biscuits brown. We have fruit biscuits, digestive biscuits, chocolate. Sorry, protein bar. I went with the chocolate orange flavor, and cereal bar with the caramel flavor. We have our honey barbecue beef jerky, and everything else has been segregated and moved aside. So I'm not doing duplicates. I'm just going to focus on this. And there's so much food here. Wow. Anyway, we're going to crack... Oh, sorry. And our tuna and lime pepper in the back. So what I'm going to try to do is get the snacks aside for a moment. I'm going to prepare all the hot meals so they have time to sit. And then I'm going to just break into everything else. Once those are done, I'm going to do the hot drinks. The cold drink, obviously, doesn't matter when I do it because it's freaking cold outside. Oh, and we have the chewing gum and the toothpick in there as well. Yeah, let's crack on with this. All right, well, this is a mess as I spilled that and just made a general disaster here. So let's try some things, shall we? So these were 50 mils of water, rehydrate, and I can't remember who did a video. I think it was delicious, and it was a plain porridge. It may have been a Norwegian breakfast, but that's soupy as heck. Okay, interesting. But I think I'd like to put these apples and apricots into that plain porridge, even though that's not going to cooperate very well. There's a few left in there. What do you do? But I can remember a plain porridge being so horribly plain that they were talking about dumping just anything they could into it. That honestly seems like what that's made for. Unless you just want to eat rehydrated fruit. Again, that's really soupy. Not sure why. Unless maybe that's what porridge is supposed to be. But it looks vaguely more appetizing with the fruit in it, so give that a shot. So the fruit is definitely a nice addition. Best before 05/2023. There is a bit of bitterness to that, and I'm not sure that may actually just have to do with the components. Doesn't taste nasty, just a little bitter. These are chocolate muesli, which is kind of gloopy, stodgy, if you will. It called for boiling water, so that's what I went with. It's rehydrated nicely. Considering I don't usually use hot with muesli, but that's what it was called for, so went with that. Let's do our spicy rice and chicken. At least that didn't go everywhere. Peas, peppers. Oh, smells kind of spicy. Here's our little, there's a little bit of chicken. It's rehydrated nicely. A little spicy. Kind of herbal. Be happy with that in the field. Chicken. 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 Not chicken. Soy. Pasta. Seems pretty creamy. A little acidic, obviously, with tomatoes. That's pretty good. Pasta's rehydrated nicely. Almost like a floral flavor. Provençal herbs. Could be. Herb de Provence usually has lavender in it, so that may be what I'm detecting. Still pretty good. Five for five so far. That is our iced tea, which is probably still a little sugary in the bottom, but it definitely excuse me, it definitely has an orange flavor to it. Not like an orange juice flavor though, but it's an orange flavor. This is the raspberry beverage with a very slight pink tone to it. It's not super sugary, but you can probably see that. Yeah, that's that's going to require some more stirring and trying a little later. Our cocoa beverage. That strikes me more as a North American kind of hot chocolate, so it's sweeter. Not sure about the dairy content in that. What do we got here? Oh, that's YouTube. Not in English. Oh, sorry. Sugar, yeah. Sugar is the first ingredient. Skim milk powder. Fat reduced cocoa. Emulsifier flavoring. Yeah. Coffee. That was 125 mils, I think. That's actually pretty good for freeze-dried coffee. An instant, if you will. I guess I can just, even though I don't usually, creamer, sugar, and the muesli actually did have milk powder and sugar in it, so it didn't require either. Pardon me while I stir this with my fork. As usual, coffee with cream and sugar hides a lot of sins, so there's a lot less bitterness or acidity to it. Our English breakfast tea, or was it just a breakfast tea? I can't remember. Nope, just breakfast. Anyway, cheers. It's a nice black tea. Okay, be right back. Okay, we still have a mound of food here. So, beef bouillon, which seems to be, I believe, just that. Leek powder, onion powder. Okay, so there's a bit of vegetable powder in there. This is a 250 ml. Smells beefy. Another one there. And this is a chicken soup, which has more ingredients for sure. So, looks like we have some noodles in there, some vermicelli noodles, or vermicelli, depending on how you go. That one is 175 mils. Okay, so where's my hot water? There. So 175 for our chicken soup. And maybe the rest of what I got in here will have to suffice for our beef bouillon, because it drained both the thermos I had plus the thermos canteen I had. Stir. So that one has our noodles and veg on top. And again, this one is just a bouillon. Though it has powder inside. And that can pause for the cause for just a minute. As I get stuff everywhere yet again. So we go with our biscuits brown, which is a very British thing to say. And these are a little broken, but quite toasty. A little sweet. Very similar to a stone wheat thin in North America, but sweet. We have our fruity biscuits. Don't ask me why I said it like that. I don't know. These are also broken and probably have... Oh, they have like cinnamon scent to them. Maybe you have currants in them. Digestive biscuits. These should be no surprise to anybody that's ever had a digestive. They're just a roundy biscuit. Okay. Those are old tasting, bordering on rancid. That's before April of 2022. So these are almost 2 years out of date. Yeah, there's a definite rancidity to those things. No thanks. Tuna. Lime and pepper. I was going to try everything on stuff, but yeah. Press for time here, kids. Yeah. There. Apparently I can't open it. Simple package. Pretty moist looking. A piece out there. Product of Thailand. A little dry tasting, despite how wet it looked, but flavor's nice. And this is our, let's go straight into our tuna pate, because, okay, it's pretty wet and goopy looking, and apparently I just got tuna juice all over myself. Little discoloration there. Very moist looking. lemon juice, mustard seed powder. That tastes pretty much straight up just like a plain tuna almost. Not a lot of seasoning or anything with that. This is our farmhouse pate. Pretty spreadable. That is very liver forward. Pork meat, pork liver. Also, pardon my broken English here, tastes very metallic, but again, it's in a metal container, so what do you expect? This is weird tears on the that doesn't even tear into, so I'm not sure what that's supposed to accomplish. Oh, I guess it's supposed to accomplish that. And I did need this a bit, but again, it's a chocolate hazelnut Nutella knockoff. I get a little bit of hazelnut, actual like hazelnut in there, so there is nut in it. Our peanut butter is quite oily. I don't want to make too much of a mess with that, but it's very dark too. Very peanutty. A little salty, not very sweet. Try our new recipe, beef jerky, which is made in Scotland, oddly enough. Kind of weird. And this is a honey barbecue flavor. There's got a big old do not eat in there. Oh my, that is hard as a rock. Best before the 1st of, or 13th of January, 2022. And people complain about Canadian beef jerky. Wow. Flavor's good, but it's very chewy. Bit of nut walker. This is the barbecue peanuts. I'm gonna hold it over there. It might have been caught on mic, but I didn't really hear anything. But might be showing their age just a little bit. It's a slight coating on those. Not really thick. Not really barbecue-y tasting. Not like we get barbecue peanuts in North America. Let's try the honey peanuts. Well, that was handy. So we did get through, but I certainly didn't hear anything there. Smell as old. Again, a slight thin coating on it. Not super sweet. even though they are a honey peanut. I'm out of stuff yet. Choco orange protein bar. I picked this one because I've never had the flavor and it seemed a little more beaten up than the other ones. So, kind of a... Oh, God. Ugh. Kind of a first strike texture. A little less chewy. Is that chocolate orange? I'm getting chocolate citrus. Weirdly enough, almost like a licorice flavor to it. Anyway, caramel cereal bar. Okay. Kind of Rice Krispie-ish again. A little more granular. Not a bad caramel flavor, but oof. Oh, that chocolate's rough. Oh my. Maybe take a bit off. Oof. I don't think it really matters which. Yeah, well, let's just take a chunk. Gonna replace on that board. That's bloomed all the way through. Crumbly. Not super sweet, but I'm not sure the percentage of the cocoa in this. Yeah, I mean, it says dark chocolate, but I'm not getting like a super dark flavor off it. Okay, home stretch, beef bouillon. It's salty, it's beefy. There is a bit of onion powder in it. Does not go well with dark chocolate. Again, may not have added enough water. I had just shy of 200 mils. Not bad. Again, it's warm, so. And our chicken soup. Very chickeny. Does definitely have that packaged soup flavor to it. It's not bad. Toothpick, I think we can all figure out how those work. This thing, I know I've had it before, but just in case nobody's seen that video, that's kind of what it looks like. It's like that little razor sharp thing in the Crustios or whatever Bart was looking for. Holy minty. Wow. Oh, I'm not sure if I remember that last time. Rolly cleans your teeth with the mechanical action of its bristles, fluoride, and xylitol. Oh, that's what that is. Xylitol. And let's see if we can try our... I thought that was mint flavored. Did I grab the spearmint one just to, torture myself? Maybe. Craptastic. 2 little bricks, chiclets, whatever you want to call them. Yep. Spearminty. We also have a D3 tablet, which expired almost 2 years ago. Dextrose, lactose, so it's sugar, glazing agent. Spearmint. Ugh. Anyway, D3. Sweet as advertised. Ugh. At least that cuts through the flavor. Anyway, yeah, be right back. Okay, so having made a right bloody mess of that, and still dropping things apparently, I've got what I didn't use, because I just didn't see breaking into any of that being helpful. Even though I hadn't tried some of it before. We've got this, we've got that. And then again, everything we didn't use. It's just never going to work, is it? As it slides around on here. Roughly 420 grams ish, or close to a pound, is what I didn't use. And then everything else that I did use, we're looking at like, bloody ungainly. 202 grams or 7 ounces. So, yeah, pretty hefty. Very filling. Very tasty for the most part, except for the few bits that were off. Anyway, Dutch Arctic ration. I'm Bourbon Street Joe, and I'm out. Bye. Hopefully next time I can lose this. It's all melting, and I'll probably put in something like that over here or there. Anyway, bye.